all of you today. I hope wherever you're at, the weather is treating you well. Um, so hello, and Letiza, do you want to start?
Yes, thank you.
You're
So
very welcome.
today we are going to show the beautiful luminescent series, in particular the pearlescent and the iridescent. We have two pearlescent colors. These are the white, so pearlescent white and pearlescent shimmer. And then we have the full range of iridescent colors. All the tubes are with luminescent name on it, so you can recognize on here. And then we have little 5 ml tubes in this beautiful set. There is iridescent ruby, Aztec gold, pearlescent white, iridescent electric blue, iridescent topaz, and iridescent copper. So you can also find these colors in our color to try. So these are on the last page. So this is a beautiful swatch, and there is so the effect on the white paper is this mainly, and on the black paper is this one. So I'm very quick today. So I let all the brand ambassador to show. So here are the names. I can show you. So iridescent moonstone. We have blue silver. This one. So these are for the silver shades. And then we have the gold shade like sandstone, Aztec gold, bronze, and then gold tone, copper. Okay. And the famous one is our iridescent gold. And then we have the two greens. There are topaz and jade. And then we have the red ones, so garnet. The recent one, the last one is vibrant raspberry, the iridescent russet, the iridescent ruby, the iridescent scarab red, and then again the blue, the famous electric blue. And then we have the iridescent sapphire. And then we have four kind of antique metal. And we have the antique bronze, antique copper, antique gold, and antique silver. Thank you. So I go to Giovanni who can show you some mixes of this. So you can have fun with all the iridescent. They are really beautiful colors. Thank you very much, John.
You're so welcome. Hello, Giovanni.
Okay, hello John. Hello to everyone. Today is not in my studio with my wife, but I am in Padova for the workshop. And starting with my sequencing mix with the gouache, with the color uh, um, with pearlescent white, iridescent moonstone, sandstone, Aztec gold, iridescent copper, iridescent electric blue, duochrome mauve, and iridescent gold. I selected these and try to explain the sequencing mix. The first is iridescent electric blue, one of these beautiful color. Sorry for my connection, I have a poor connection. And mixing with one drop is with copper for this beautiful effect, but change my sequences, starting with copper, and after the blue, and obtain this dark shade. The second sequence is Aztec gold, one of the most beautiful gold. with most iridescent moonstone. Very particular for create this dark gold, and change my sequence with moonstone before and add deck after for a dark color. And another line, I apply duochrome mauve. Very, very little, sorry, it's dirty. Very high. And iridescent sandstone for create a sparkling effect. And change my sequence with a mass tone of sandstone and mass tone with duochrome mauve. And change another shade. Then another come back with iridescent electric blue on mass tone. And apply the beautiful pearlescent white or create this shade of shimmer and change my sequence with the first coat with a little dirt of pearlescent white and 1 drops of iridescent blue and mixing together. Apply more pearlescent and create this effect. Okay. The last line is iridescent gold. All the shade with iridescent gold. Before apply all the line with different dilution. More mass tone and more water. And the last cube is very lot of water for little shade. And apply the one of iridescent blue for the first and create this green gold. The second duochrome mauve. Oops. For beautiful gold ray. The third iridescent copper for mixing. Apply more iridescent gold and create this shade. And the last 1 drop of iridescent moonstone for create this another shade. It's a very interesting shade, John, for this luminescent series. Very, very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Giovanni.
You're welcome.
We may go to in the Australia, so we go to Caroline. Let's see.
Hi, everybody. Good morning
Hello,
from the
Caroline.
future. As I always say when I come to you from Australia, it's Friday morning in Australia. It's trying to be summer, but we've got an overcast day, so it's not as bright and shiny as it could normally be on a beautiful sunny day. But thinking about the iridescence and the pearlescence, the duochromes, all those sort of things, I actually find it quite challenging because it doesn't normally suit a lot of the artwork that I do to use pearlescence in it. So when I do use them, it's always about decorative things. It's about creating something that's uniquely different, whether it's perfume bottles or whether it's packaging or jewelry or those sort of things. So they do come into my world, but not through my normal regular painting. It all comes into what we call our arts and crafts part of my art life. I think Ashley and I were discussing before how we might have ruined our children's impression of arts and crafts because mums want to get into a big time and the kids like, no, don't make me do that again with you. But on the other side, I think in general, all kids love arts and crafts. I think all teenagers love arts and crafts. And even all adults love arts and crafts. So in a stage in your life, your painting journey evolves and we try lots of different things. And in the watercolor world, we can still be watercolorists and do arts and crafts. So something else that is my second love beyond painting and watercolor is baking. So at times like festive seasons, like Christmas, I'll bake cookies and little things as gifts. So I did two things. I found a bromite online where I could just cut out a simple silhouette shape and I could paint that shape. You can see I've used a duochrome because it throws a browny coppery color and a green, which is absolutely beautiful coloring. And I make as a flat surface a little box, and then I can finish that little box by trimming it up and using it as a package for my little treats. The other box that I have is actually a commercially bought box. So this one is, you can buy commercially bought gift boxes that are flat packed, as you can see. And it's just a plain black cardboard. So it's not a watercolor paper. It's simply a black cardboard. But look how amazing the pearlescents glow and shine off a box that you can buy pre-packaged. And they can become great little ways to personalize a gift or a favor. You could put jewelry inside them. You could put, treats, or miniature tubes of paint as a gift, all sorts of things. But as a little box, they become then a part of the cute little Christmas gifts that you can make and use all your pearlescents. So that's my sample for today. I hope I inspire you all to get your lovely mica, pearlescent, luminescent and duochromes out and have a play on some simple black cardboard. And if you happen to be at the right shop to buy some little boxes, you can start making your own personalised gift boxes for your Christmas gifts. So Merry Christmas to you all.
Thank you. Those are beautiful.
Caroline.
Thank you.
Especially, I like what you put inside those boxes.
Sicilian biscuits, my favorite Italian biscuits that I bake. And I usually bake them for special occasions. So, and I usually have a whole lot of people put their hand up going, please, I want one of those gifts, please. So I usually run around town and deliver them to all sorts of locations for some friends that know I've been baking my Sicilian biscuits.
So we come back to Europe to Angela. So beautiful and romantic luminescent iridescent by Angela.
Hi, Leticia. Thank you. I had such a lot of fun with these pearlescent and iridescent. The pearlescent, because I couldn't find again the black paper and didn't have time to use the ground, I decided I would use some iridescent. So I used the antique gold. I love this topaz. It's one of the greens. So this, the iridescent blue silver, iridescent gold, one of my favorites, iridescent scarab red. I had so much fun discovering the effects of these colors. You wouldn't believe it. Iridescent antique copper, iridescent electric blue, a classic color for us, right? Then iridescent jade. I loved this color that I hadn't used much before. I just loved it. And the iridescent bronze. I mixed with, I have here a series of colors like this, no, it's not Lampard. It's Luna Black, Cadmium Yellow Medium, Perylene Maroon, Luna Blue, Moonglow, Indigo, Cobalt Teal Blue, Neutral Tint, and Indanthrone Blue. So here you can see some of the mixes that I did. Sorry? Okay. Here we have to turn them. For example, this one in the center is one of my favorites, which I actually did in big. I was doing it before the session, and you can see it in big. The shimmer is incredible here live. Over the camera, you don't see it so much. And here this is Indanthrone Blue and Iridescent Gold. Now you can see the shimmer, I think. And I was surprised by this Iridescent Scarab Red. I had used it before, but not explored so much as now. Look how it mixes with the Cobalt Teal Blue. Some of these colors even granulate, I think. I don't know, but together with the other, they have this effect. Iridescent Topaz with Luna Black, another beautiful mix. And this one, of course, the Luna Blue. Here there is Luna Blue and antique copper, iridescent antique copper. See?
I like them all, Angela. They look so beautiful.
Is that Besnik?
Yes,
Thank you, Dave.
I love them.
Oh, good, thank you. And this is the iridescent electric blue, but it gets overpowered by these cadmium yellow medium. But even so, I don't know if you can see the shine. And this one, I was surprised with these Perylene Maroon, how strong it is. But these iridescent antique gold, these iridescent colors have the power to push the other colors away. They are so strong. And this is one of my favorites, the iridescent blue, silver, and moonglow. Look at that, like waves from the sea.
They're all just so beautiful.
Thank you. I loved them all, really. And then I thought, why not do a couple one in big? So what I did, I think though they were more beautiful in the small version, but this is the big one of this one in the center, the indigo and the jade. Oh, you cannot see.
Love them.
Oh, yes.
You know what I think? It looks, to me, it looks like the mountains in Peru. You know, the snow mountains, and here it's like there is the snow, and here there is a lake, probably. So my imagination. Okay. See, now you can see a bit the shimmer. See? They are amazing in themselves, and seen from a short distance, they are much more beautiful.
Angela, that actually looks 3D.
Does it? Yes, maybe.
Yeah, I can actually see like the layers.
You see the layers? Yeah.
Yeah, in the center there.
Well, there is more than one layer and some splashes. But again, this jade over these indigo seems a very dark color and very strong. But actually, it's a weakly, it's a weak color. And you put some jade on it, and it pushes the indigo away. And when it dries much lighter. And I've got another one. I don't know if I'm too happy about this one, but this is the Luna Blue, and which one is this? The copper. Okay.
Topaz. Was it topaz?
It's an antique copper, yes. And on the top, I used the iridescent gold. Oh, it's difficult.
I like this one too, Angela. It's very beautiful.
These need to be all hung together on an exhibit, Angela, as a series. These are gorgeous, gorgeous work.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I would love to have an exhibition only of these iridescent colors. Why is this not focusing? Come on, focus here. Maybe it's too bright for the camera to focus on. Yeah, maybe. So while somebody else is presenting, I have a small paper ready. So is there are there any requests? Anybody that would like to paint any of these?
Could you do one for me, Angela?
Of course, done.
Could you make this one, because I like mostly the iridescent scarab red with cobalt teal blue, the one on bottom. Yes, please.
Okay, I'll do
Or
that.
maybe if you prefer the other one.
No. I said request, so you requested that, and
Thanks.
it will be yours when we meet. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear. So thanks a lot, John and everyone, for these beautiful colors and this wonderful opportunity.
Beautiful, Angela. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we go to United States with Buffy.
I'm just awestruck by Angela's paintings. They took my breath away. Wow. To answer the question earlier, yes, they are all granulating according to our brochure. So that's interesting to not only have shimmering colors, but also granulating colors.
Yes, they degranulate here.
Yeah, it's exciting, and how your demonstration really showed how well they blend with other colors and play well with their friends. Really cool. I just have some swatch circles, and I put a little pin to show how they react over black. So and I put the colors here in the order I will swatch them so you guys can see them. So this first one is the bronze. You know what? Let me get it wet first. That way there's some dry bits and some wet bits as I swatch the colors, and that way you can see how they would act wet into wet and wet on dry. Okay, so this first one is bronze, and you can see how exciting this color is and how much coverage over the black, but as it dries, it'll become more transparent. The next color is vibrant raspberry, and it has the raspberry color, but it also seems to pull a little bit like a copper color to it.
Love that one in particular, yeah.
The garnet is, gosh, it's kind of like a blush pink. Literally, it reminds me of the color of blush when I was a teenager. And then we have the scarab red that it has a red, but it also pulls this interesting green. These colors are really fun to work with if you want your painting to be more of a performance and you just want to play with color. These are all great things to explore. And then this last one is copper. And I thought that what I would do is I would drop my favorite color into each of these, since these are all on the warm palette. I would take the iridescent blue, electric blue, sorry, and I would just weave this in. And we can see how that dries. Maybe at the end I can share how it dries. I love the electric blue. It is just such a gorgeous, gorgeous, intense color. And a quick tip is, even though these are very shiny colors and they can be kind of thick when you're applying them, when they're watered down, they're going to lose almost all of your shine. So, really interesting. As far as application goes, I like the way that Angela demonstrated. Sometimes when I'm doing landscapes, especially of the desert, I'll use the shimmering colors on my mountains and my palm trees just to create reflection. Or for fun things, you can add a little sparkle to Christmas scenes or holiday things or projects like Caroline showed. You can take a dull, let me see, a dull painting, and you can just give it a little bit of pizzazz by
Wow,
just
that's beautiful.
taking a little bit, little touches of it. A sketch, and then you'll just have that little shimmer, that little bit of sparkle. So I like to put little touches of the shimmer in paintings. I think it's a lot of fun and just gives you a little bit of something unexpected in it. Thank you for letting me share, you guys.
It's awesome. I like it.
Thank you. I liked yours. Very pretty.
Yeah,
Look at, so you can be strong with it, or you could put it on very thick. I like it really the most in my sketchbooks. Sometimes the sketchbook paper just isn't that good, so your painting can look kind of blotchy, and you can put a glaze over this to just kind of even things out, which is nice. Then here you could see how those are drying. You could really see the granulation there, can't you?
yeah,
That's
yes,
pretty
exactly.
amazing.
Looks nice. Buffy, very nice.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me share, guys.
Buffy, for the circles, you used masking liquid there?
The icing, yeah. Oh, the circles. No, the circles, I use the Boya crayon,
Oh, okay.
and it's a white crayon, but it's by a company called Boya. And it comes, they're made for children's classes, and they come, which I love because you can use it as a mark making tool, and it acts as a resist.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Buffy, I just want to point out your stick holder. It is you have the most amazing stuff always, and that is really cool
It's cute, huh?
and
I don't
cute.
even
Yes.
I don't even remember who made this one. It was one of the wonderful artists on Etsy. You find these cute little things, and I love buying things made by other artists. I mean, we have wonderful, you know, products out there, but when you can support an artisan, it's always wonderful. Gosh, look at how this one's the electric blue and the copper. That one's really pretty.
I also like raspberry. I love to use that color. Makes looks
Yeah,
interesting.
it's really neat, huh? And then as this dries, it'll get a little bit, see, just get that little shimmer in there. I would love if we could spotlight Giovanni. I saw him working on a tree, and I was wondering how he was lifting the branches and the trunk. It was really cool looking.
Let me see. Where is him? Here we go. I don't want to mention another thing. Sorry, I forgot to show that we have also two texts available for the luminescence. So one is pearlescent white and iridescent blue. So these are our texts available also. You may find them. They are very, very practical. So let's try.
Yeah, continues with the sequences color and create this abstract tree. Remove with my flat brush and apply now the iridescent gold for the luminosity point of looming, and continue with beautiful effect, and with the iridescent blue and monster mixing together for the blue background. and create this effect. And thank you, Buffy.
We
I
go
like
to
how it
see,
shows how they lift. It lifts really nice.
we go to Lowell now.
Thank you.
Thank you. We come back to Giovanni and the other one. Thank you.
So I have iridescent gold, Aztec gold, ruby, scarab red, moonstone, and then pearlescent white. And I took a palette knife and swatched them out on white and black paper so that you could see the difference. And I want to show you up close this scarab red. So you can see that red undertone and then that flash of green and how much depth it gets on the black paper is just really, really pretty. So I find that for the iridescents, they recur in my work. I go through a lot of iridescent gold in particular, but I kind of use them 4 ways. One is every time I pick up walnut ink, I can't help but also pick up iridescent gold. Like this is just, it's a power couple combo. They're really, really beautiful together. Another way is in my florals, especially when I have a vase or some kind of vessel, I like to paint them in sort of a broken texture and then use a palette knife or some splashes to put iridescent gold on top as kind of a nod to kintsugi, the Japanese art of mending broken pottery with gold. And it's kind of a story about finding beauty in broken things, right? And here's a finished piece, actually. This is a little sketch from yesterday. And this is an example piece where I used that. So I have my broken vessel, the gold healing, and then some splashes here and there. And it's just a really pretty way to kind of add some sparkle and meaning to each piece. I also do some themes about bringing the light or finding the light. So I call these contemplations on finding the light and just the ways that you can do that with paint and then where the iridescence or any kind of luminescent fit in. So one is just leaving space. You know, I started with a puddle of water and just used indigo around the edges. Another is washing it away, wash away the dark with water, you know. So I had an indigo swatch and just put a drop of water and tilted and let the color run away. Another is to soak it away, soak away the dark with salt, right? Especially this time of year, it can just be so dark and gray and gloomy and stay that way. And this is actually kind of a nod to it. I love those like deprivation tank salt soaks. I will just nap in there. Those are amazing. You just close everything out and kind of meditate. You can lift away the dark with a gentle touch, right? So I made a swatch, and you've seen me do this with petals before, where I pick up the pigment from the middle and leave a nice, beautiful outline. Another is to contrast with a pop of color. But here, you can overwhelm the dark with a little sparkle. So I use the palette knife to put some iridescent gold and some splashes, or you can infuse the dark with a lot of glow. So this is indigo mixed with the iridescent gold, and I'll bring it closer because it's an interesting exercise and just changing your perspective. You know, you tilt it a little bit to interact with it, and all of a sudden, you know, you have glow where there was dark before. So those are kind of themes. Another way I consistently use the iridescence in particular is to bring some sparkle and light to a lot of leaves and florals. Add just the right amount of sparkle. So I've been working on a set of pieces. Here's a sketch from one where I'm trying to capture that feeling. You know, fall is beautiful. It can be kind of overwhelming with all the color almost, but in a really good way. So I've been trying to capture that feeling of looking up through all of these beautiful leaves into the sky. And so in this piece, I took the same palette, made a little branch, and I added Aussie red gold mixed with pearlescent white. So here's the Aussie red gold alone, then mixed with a pearlescent white. And again, I'll try to bring it closer so you can see. So just that little bit of velvety glow that it takes on. And you can do that with any color, with any color with your pearlescent, iridescent ruby, and iridescent gold. So I have another branch that I started. And so I thought, let's go ahead and do some little sparkle overlay to it for fun. So I'll start with my little pearlescent white mixed with my Aussie red gold. And I'll bring it closer. So my pearlescent white I have in stick form. You can see I took a knife and just cut off a little disc of it to then mix into my little pot of paint here. to make a little velvety mix. So I'm just gonna mix this guy up and take the branch that I started and just bring a little bit of glow back into my piece here. Just little pretty touches make all the difference, the little details. And then with the red, I'll do another mark making with I love a dagger brush. So we'll pick up a dagger brush. And I'll actually stand for this. And when I use these particular brushes, I really like to paint from my elbow or my shoulder more so than my wrist. And if I stand and get some distance between my paper, I can be a lot more loose with my mark making. So just bringing some sparkle into the piece. And then for the gold, just another application. This is my old gold brush and my little old gold pot of paint. I'll often just mix it up and just do my little flashes like so. So yeah, thank you. Those are just some examples of how the luminescents recur in my work and ways to apply them. So thanks very much.
Lovely.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Very nice, Laurel. Thanks.
Thank you.
Gio, there was a question on Facebook about what colors you used on this tree.
Yeah, it's the same color with using the sequencing mix. Starting the first layer is a wet on wet with all the color, and after I use only the water and flat brush for removing, and after I create the mixing with the special with the iridescent electric blue and the gold and the copper and the moonstone for the dark shade. But it's the same color of this sequencing. And continues now with dark effect on this part for create the grass and the little point with the copper and create my another part of tree. With water, removing part for create another part of tree. Moving this part and continues when I decided like it. It's very, very funny. Thank you.
We may go to see Angela. Angela, just move on the right. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
That's nice.
They're merrily dancing.
Coming out.
Carob red is really beautiful and very powerful. I think the cobalt teal blue doesn't have many possibilities with this color. I like it that it's intense,
Very beautiful granulation, Angela.
And both of them are granulating, so look at that. It's like a rainfall.
It looks enchanted. It's like an enchanted forest or something.
Sorry? Looks like?
It looks enchanted, like you can walk into it and dream.
Ah, yeah.
Enchanting.
Absolutely.
Enchanting, yeah.
But you cannot see the shimmer, right? No. After it dries, maybe it will be more visible. I will post it. I love playing with these colors, really. And I use a lot of splattering. For example, now I feel that I need a little bit more blue. The paper is still wet, so I can do that. Or over the scarab red. And then when I incline the paper, colors mix. It's like a natural organic movement of the color. And I like that.
It is very organic.
Yeah. Sometimes I want more of the luminescent. The luminescent, I don't know if you have ever seen this scarab red, but it's like green outside. You know, it's like green and red. Very funny. I'd like to put the red on the blue and the blue on the red. So that's how they mix. This is, of course, hot press paper. For the granulation, for me, it's the best. I was reading the description of this paper. This is Bao Hong, my favorite. But when I read the descriptions, and normally when they talked about the hot press paper, they said, yeah, for details, for botanics. For me, it's quite the opposite, you know, for more loose and more expressive paintings. Do you ever use hot pressed or normally cold pressed? Like
You know, Angela, I think in general, hot press is seen as something for details and avoiding granulation. So you've proven to us that it can really bring out the granulation. I love it.
Yeah, because it's like it floats. The color doesn't go into the fiber so much. So that's why, you know, it floats on the paper. And yeah.
In another way, Angela, your work on this picture, this painting is very detailed. It's just it's different than a realistic painting, but there's a lot of structure and detail in there that you didn't physically put in with a brush, but you did use it with the paint because of the quality of the paint.
That is true. Absolutely true. Yes. It's not flat. No, it's not flat in a single wash. Yeah, there's a lot of detail. That's absolutely right. But just that, as you say, I didn't do it with the brush. The water and the color did it themselves. So I think this type of paper helps the color to express its own character.
Yes.
What do you think, Bisnik? Is it good enough for you?
Yeah, I love it, Angela. Very beautiful.
Okay. So I'm happy you like it.
Very interesting structure.
This one, right?
Yes.
Are you not doing any works today?
No, I had a little bit issues these last days with the flu. I got it from my kids, and I'm so a little bit like dizzy.
Oh, in Spain we have to wear masks now. If you are like.
Yeah, last week all my 3 kids had it, and this week
Oh.
I'm totally down.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Anyway, it's just a flu. It will pass.
Angela, there's a really nice comment from Lynn on Facebook. Your work is always mesmerizing. I love watching you paint every time.
Oh, thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you so much, Lynn.
All of you guys are doing such a nice combos. I love them.
Yeah.
And maybe
Angela, what's
any of
Angela,
our
what is that, the indigo?
guests.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
Is
This
that
one?
the indigo you have there?
Yes. Indigo and jade.
Jade, okay.
Jade.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is in jade.
Yes.
And indigo. But look
Okay, it's great.
how soft the indigo becomes. It is like, you know, a very soft cat that is very dominated by the jade. I find
Looks like kyanite, no?
sorry, kyanite? No.
Yes, looks a little bit like kyanite in the middle.
Because it has the jade that is shiny, you know. The kyanite has some mica, I think, or some shine in it, but this is the shine when you splash jade over the indigo, it just spreads, you know. It pushes the indigo away, and so that's why I think why it feels like kyanite.
It's so beautiful.
And I love my Peru mountains now.
Está hermoso.
Gracias, guapa.
Igualmente, ole.
And this one, what could it be? Any suggestions? For me, because I like nature so much, for me it's always, it inspires me, nature. It's like waves, you know? For me it's like a movement of waves, like that.
Yeah, with the beach and
Veronica.
sun.
Hi, Veronica.
Some
This is Ethel. I have a message for you in the chat. Thanks for checking. Yeah.
Okay.
And let's ask Anna. Would you like to share? And Susan, maybe? Okay.
I don't see it.
I'm just following along today. Maybe I'll just add a little bit about Angela's work, and this is to cheer up Besnik. I hope you can see this one. I don't have the
beautiful,
scarab one, but I did it with the vibrant raspberry. And I don't know if you can see it, but the granulation is out of this world. But it's still not
pretty.
But I don't know if you can see it.
I love that color, Anna. Thanks for doing
That's
it.
gorgeous. Yeah,
So cheer
good.
up,
Let's
get
have a
well.
closer look.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll get.
Let's have a
Thank you.
closer look.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Nice.
Gorgeous. Yeah.
Love that, Susan.
So raspberry with
Yeah.
cobalt
Susan's
blue, huh?
ready for
Nice combination,
Christmas.
Anna.
Nice, Susan.
Yeah.
well, it's
Oh, nice,
inspired by
Susan.
Angela.
Nice,
Excuse me?
Anna.
Oh,
Inspired by Angela.
Inspired. Yes.
Yes.
Mine is still drying now.
Yes, mine too. It's a lot of water.
Susan, I like how you captured the bokeh in the background.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, I love
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've enjoyed putting the sparkles in the bokeh. Yeah.
And
Very nice.
I have a
Thank you.
I have an example. I'm sorry, I have an example, but I don't have the Daniel Smith. Can I show you something? I'm sorry,
Yes.
Joan.
Sure.
Of course you can.
Yeah.
Those are nice. Thank you,
I
Anna.
don't know if you can see the
Oh, that's
pearlescent.
nice, Veronica.
Looks
So pretty.
Yeah, they're so colorful.
These are not even a brand. You know, it's those artisanal watercolors, but you know, I just want to try a little bit of
when you try the real stuff, then you'll be
Yes,
will
but
blow
I
your
don't have
mind.
it in Mexico. You know, I have a hard
Don't
time to
have
find
it
it
in
in here.
Mexico. You don't have it in Mexico.
No, I buy it in Bleak, and then I bring them to Mexico. But now for the season, it's very complicated because it's too, it's too busy. So if I want to buy something, I have to wait until January. I
Veronica?
send you. Yes.
Okay, thank you. In the chat, please. Thank you.
Yes, I'm doing that.
I just
Sorry.
Thank you, Veronica. Let's put
You're very
back
welcome.
Look
in
at that, Angela.
Oh, that was nice, Angela.
Angela.
Lowe's.
This I did with my grandkids.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's nice.
yeah.
And it's just a Christmas
Wow, that's a unique tree.
Yeah, with the iridescent gold.
I mean,
Beautiful.
let's have a close up.
Ooh.
Wow.
And it's so easy to do,
I love it.
And the kids loved it. The kids, my two grandchildren, loved it. Each of them made a Christmas tree that were nicer than mine, of course.
We could hang Susan's Christmas ball there. There. You have a red on your tree. And I wanted to say we could look at Lowe's mix as well. This one.
Yeah. Oh, I went back to tree mode as well. So I love to make these little loose trees with the dagger brush marks. But I also I'll show you with these watercolor sticks. So I have the pearlescent white. If you activate it, you get back on the camera a little bit. If you activate it a bit, it makes the most perfect little ornaments.
Nice idea.
So it's a fun way to do the little ornaments. And then for a star, I like to take the iridescent gold and the palette knife and just make a little up top. So just a fun little easy way. The watercolor sticks are great for that, to activate and then make little dots or draw with them. It's a lot of fun. I'll have to get the iridescent blue or electric blue so I can put more sparkle ornaments. Thank you.
You can use these iridescent gold to like that from the tube directly.
Sure. You know what? Let's just
From the cap, yeah.
Yeah.
let's do that. Thank you. Good idea. Haha. Well, now we have to do it with scarab red because that's irresistible.
Daniel Smith 15 ml tubes come with a free stamp on the lid.
See, look at that. Who knew?
Lowell, I thought about you when John was explaining about electric blue last week because you put that phthalo green, blue green in with walnut ink. So I bet you the electric blue with the walnut ink would be spectacular.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's on my list now that I'm like, I need the other stick.
Yeah. It
So
immediately made me think of you.
Yeah,
One
I'll
more
bring it.
thing, Lowell. A lot of the students in my class talk about you and just love your presentation. So thank you.
Buffy, that is the sweetest. Thank you very much. Very kind.
Very nice.
Oh, today has been fun.
Everyone's work.
Oh, Buffy, hold that swatch closer. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So these are the same colors, but just
Is that the electric blue?
yeah, the electric blue is really an amazing. If you could only buy one, guys, but see how it behaved with these other colors, how it just kind of glows in the mixes. So another thing is you can get things wet, and then you can just find a little spot and just start charging the color in. And that could be very, very relaxing on a long, hard day, just watching how the colors move and spread.
See, they say it's boring as to watch paint dry, but I think watching paint dry is a very exciting job, you know.
I agree.
Right?
We are mesmerized by color, us watercolor artists.
I mean, yeah, these
These
are,
colors are our friends. I want to spend time with them.
they are, they really are. And they're emotional to us.
Yes,
They bring back memories.
definitely.
They
Look at
tell our
Buffy's
stories.
water swirling in her cup. It's
I know.
magic.
Exactly.
It feels like magic. Yeah.
It's
Even that.
potion.
It's making me want a hot tea now.
Hot chocolate.
But don't drink that glass, no? Don't drink that.
Thank
And
you
then you
all
think
for
of Caroline's baked goodies and how creative she's been. Look at what she did with. Want to share something about your boxes, Caroline?
Sure. Well, I think everybody knows that we normally use watercolor paper for our watercolor tubes and our sticks and things. But these little boxes are just a plain black card box, and it just proves that the watercolor can be on other surfaces. And I think that's really special about knowing a little bit more about what you can do with your watercolors and expand your interest beyond simply painting a painting. And I think that's where my mind goes is I paint paintings every day. I've got beautiful artwork. I really enjoy my progress. But to step outside of that, because I still like to paint, is actually using your watercolors in lots and lots of other ways. And this is one of the many other ways that I will jump into my watercolors and benefit from having all these beautiful mica, shiny, Christmassy sort of colors that I can use on a different surface yet again.
Yeah, lovely boxes.
Thank you, Caroline. And we're gonna
You
have
are
one
welcome.
last look at everyone's artwork today. It's amazing how we all use them differently. Same family, color families.
I want to share very quickly Buffy's idea of Lowell. And I just did some electric blue with walnut ink. It's still wet.
Oh, wonderful.
But it is pretty amazing. Thank you, Buffy and Lowell, for the idea. I don't know if you can see it, but it's coming out. The light is really bad here. Let's see.
But we can see it. Yeah, it's lovely.
And
Very
when it
nice.
dries,
Very
and when
nice.
the one thing, guys, is these colors too, they behave one way when they're wet, but when they dry naturally is when the real magic happens.
Yeah.
So that's going to be even more beautiful as it dries.
Very cool idea. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you all for these beautiful demos. And Besnik, get well soon, you and your family.
Oh, thank you,
Aw,
Erkin.
thank you, Erkin.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you everyone
Erkin.
for sharing. Very nice works.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, for sharing. Beautiful work.
Thank you, John.
Beautiful. You're very welcome. So tomorrow we have the holiday paint along with the brand ambassadors. I hope you can join tomorrow. Not that many more sessions before we're done. A year that's gone unbelievably quick. My gosh, it's gone quick. So good to see all of you. Hope you can join tomorrow. Thank you for sharing your work. Thank you, Anna, Caroline, Buffy, Lowell, Angela, Giovanni, Letiza, Susan. Thank you all very, very much.
Thank
Good night,
you,
everybody.
John.
Thank
See you
you.
Be
tomorrow.
dry.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
John.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. See you
Bye.
tomorrow.